Let us begin today's Mirtimilan session with 3 rounds of yoga. Gently close your eyes, sit upright. Today is date 18th of May 2023, Thursday. Titheshta Shriyamapnoti Varadayushyavardhanam Nakshatrat dharate papam Yogat roga nivaranam Karanat karya siddhishcha Panchanga phalamuttamam. Sarvesham Shubhamastu. Shloka from Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Yat karoshi yadashnasi यज्जुहोषि ददासि यथा यत्तपस्यसि कौन्तेय तत्कुरुष्व मदर्पणम्. Translation: whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you offer as oblation to the sacred fire, whatever you bestow as a gift, and whatever austerities you perform, O son of Kunti, do them as an offering to me.
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Suprabhatam. So the context that we are seeing now here is there are two sets of goals. Material goals that all of us seek. Different kinds of goals. I want car, I want money, I want Swarga. Then the second goal is the permanent goal, which is in the form of the higher nature of God, pure consciousness. So two goals are there. So therefore there are two sets of people. The first set of people, they are seeking the material goal. Then they start seeing, they seek what? All of us are seeking what? Peace, happiness, security. So they seek peace, happiness, security from all the material goals. But slowly they come to realize that it is not giving me permanent peace, happiness and security. So they move towards the spiritual goal, which is pure consciousness, which is permanent. It gives permanent result. So the context is that. Now people who have understood, okay, this is not giving me permanent peace, security, happiness. I want what? I want a car. I get the car, but even after I have the car, I am still sad at sometimes. I still feel I lack something. This is happening again and again. So therefore, they say, fine, Krishna Paramatma is saying, my higher nature is the permanent goal. Fine. But how do I start? For which, in the previous shloka, Krishna Paramatma said, even if you do not know how to do elaborate puja, if you are not able to offer gold, riches, fruits, etc., even simple patram, pushpam, flower, some fruit, 2-inch banana, okay, toyam, water, that is sufficient. But in your mind, your goal should be, I want to seek the permanent Bhagavan. Now, some may say, see, when you are going in bike, that means what? You are now pursuing the material desire. You already started, like how you start driving the bike. Suddenly somebody comes in between, you put a brake. Does the bike stop immediately? Even if you have what is called as disc brake, it will take some time before it completely comes to halt. It is called inertia or momentum, sorry. Therefore, when you are seeking the material goal, there is a momentum that is set. So you may tell Krishna Bhagavan, you are asking me to offer patram, pushpam, phalam, toyam, but I don't have time for that also. I don't have a separate place possibly called puja room. What should I do? For which Krishna is telling the solution in this shloka. What is the solution? Before seeing the solution, let's do the Padaviksheda. Yat karoshi. Yat ashnasi. Yat karoshi means whatever you are doing as action. Yat ashnasi. Whatever you are eating. Yat juhoshi. Whatever you are offering. You offer to somebody else, some help you offer, some money you offer, some food you offer, that is offering. Dadasi yat, that you give. Okay. Yat tapasyasi, you do some austerity. People do lot of austerities. They may not do austerity to get Bhagavan, but they may say, I want to become thin, so let me do some diet. That's also like an austerity only. So, initially you have desire, therefore you do a lot of activities to fulfill those desires. So, the austerities also is part of that activity. Kaunteya, hey Arjuna, tat kurushva, that you please, what you do with that, madarpanam, you please offer it to me. This is the meaning. Now let's understand the mechanism behind it. He's saying whatever you are doing, throughout your day, please offer it to me. How is it possible? How do I understand that? So let's take two examples here. Yet karoshi and yet ashnasi. To understand, and then understanding leads to change in attitude. Attitude will not change just like that. We have to understand what it really means. Whatever you are doing, offer to me means what? I clap. What I do, I am clapping. What is in my control, I clap. But the sound that comes out is not in my control. There is a law because of which the sound is, I am able to listen to the sound. So therefore, we have to understand there is a law. Physical law is there. Psychological law is also there. There is an order. If this happens, I have a psychological depression. That is why you are able to study the psychology and you have a separate branch called psychology. Why you are able to study? Because there is an order, there is a pattern, you are able to study. So everything follows a law. Who gave that law? I didn't make that law. You didn't make the law. None of us make the law here. Law is already there. And that law is nothing but Bhagavan or Ishvara. Ishvara himself is in the form of the law. Like how you have physical law. I drop a ball. Ball goes down. Gravity is there or not? You created gravity, I created gravity. No, it is already there. Therefore, there is a law. And Bhagavan himself is in the form of law. So what you are doing, when I clap, I am doing the action. And the result of the action depends on the law. So I am offering this action to the law. And that law itself is what? Ishvara. Bhagavan. So it is offering to the God. Okay, all of you study well to get first rank. To get good marks. Yes or no? What is there in your hand? To study. What is not in my hand? Who is going to correct? What is the mood of the person who is correcting the paper? How much knowledge that the person have? How many marks will he give? It's all subjective, relative. That's not in my hand. But that follows the order. So what is in my hand? Study well, give the exam. Therefore, whatever you do, please do with the attitude of offering it to God, who is in the form of the law of karma. There is a moral law also called law of karma. You do good, good comes back to you. You do something bad, bad means unrighteous, hurting somebody, bad comes back to you. So this is the law of karma. That also is Ishvara. That is why Ishvara, Bhagavan is saying, whatever you do, that you offer to me. That is what you are doing always, but without the understanding. Everybody offers only to that law, but without understanding that it is Bhagavan. Then, yet Ashnasi, everybody eats here with the shloka. What is the shloka that we start with? Aham Vaishvanaro Bhutva Praninam Deham Ashritaha Prana Pana Samayuktaha Pachamyannam Chaturvidham. So when you eat, there is a digestive fire, there is a system. You eat what? You eat protein, carbohydrates? No. You eat rice, annam, you eat chapati, dal. How does that get converted to the nutrients? There is an order. And that order, did you create? Did I create? No, it's already there. Therefore, it is Bhagavan alone. So, when you are offering the food, even if you don't understand, you are actually offering food to that order who is in the form of God. So God is telling, now consciously when you are eating, understand that you are offering to me and I am in the form of the digestive fire or the digestive system. So this is how we can understand Yad Karoshi, Yad Ashnasi. Similarly you have Yad Juhoshi, you can explain. So ultimately what you have to see is there are certain things which are under the control of doership. I can do this much. But there are certain things that are outside the control and is governed by the law. And that law is Ishvara. Understanding this, please do whatever you are doing. So even if you are not able to separately take time out, have a small vigraha and give patram, pushpam, phalam, toyam, fine. Continue your activities of desire. I want this dress, I want that dress, whatever it is. I want to eat hotel food. But when you are doing the activity, do the activity as offering to me. This is the starting point wherein you will finally reach the goal, the permanent goal of Ishvara, which is Paraprakriti, which is pure consciousness, which is what everybody actually is seeking. This is the essence of this shloka. Thank you.
Let us conclude the session with Shanti Mantra. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschit Dukkha Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. I request Professor Jayaraman sir for conclusion. Please write up the national anthem. Jana